Weekly challenge here. Got a good one. This one, let me tell you something. We all do this, and the mind works in crazy ways sometimes. So this week's challenge is the sedation challenge. All right. So the question is, where are you sedating in your life? And no, I'm not just talking about drugs, alcohol, or stuff like that you think of when you hear the word sedated, right? Sedation, and so what does it mean? Why are we doing it, and why does it matter, right? So first off, sedating can be, something that you do when you're avoiding something, or maybe it's something that you're doing too much of because you're avoiding the other tough stuff, or maybe it's something that helps you, shift your state so you lean towards that when you're feeling anxious, or when you're looking for that shift in your state, right? So for example, if you're stressed, right, and you reach for a drink, or maybe you stress eat, right? Or maybe it's watching too much TV. Well, let me just watch TV and I'll forget about my problems. Or maybe it's working, right? Where maybe you're winning at work, and you're doing well there, but you've got challenges with your family, your kids, your spouse, your partner, your health, whatever else it is. And so you end up focusing more on time, and you're kind of using that as an excuse. Well, let me just do this more, right? So, it comes up a lot. It could be games, it could be anything, right? It could be too much meditation, right? You're like, oh, if this feels good, I won't just stay in this meditative state and I don't have to deal with my problems, right? Whatever it is that's kind of making you, you're doing too much of, right? It's just, you're using it to shift, right? So why does that matter? And the challenge is really more of an awareness of kind of where you're doing it. So for example, if you need to work out, or if you're going through a tough time, or you're dealing something with your family, rather than reaching for that thing, whatever it is that you normally reach for, just count to like 5, right? And just say, okay, I'm gonna count to 5 and I'm not gonna go for it. Right? No, don't get me wrong here. Like eating good foods, or, having a drink, or whatever it is that you do, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're doing it to avoid something, or if you're doing it to not face something, or if you're doing it because in moments you just want to shift, right? You're feeling, less than, or anxiety, or stressed, or whatever it is, right? So why does this matter? Well, we all have stuff that we need to face, right? And so where these conflicts come up in our life, it's like, well, I want to be a better dad, or I want to be more successful, or I want to have more financial freedom. But then we have this conflict where our mind says, no, that's a struggle. That's too difficult. Don't do that, right? The mind is built for survival, wants to take the lesser route, right? So it's going to tell you, hey, let's just eat some more food and not worry about it. Let's just binge watch TV and not worry about it. Let's just avoid that pain, right? So it's more, count to 5, pay attention, notice it, and just do that challenge for a week. And then just think, after that 5 seconds, you think, all right, well, what am I not doing? Or what do I not know right now? What do I need to figure out? What do I need to dig deeper? Or how else can I shift my body, or shift this state that I'm in, right? Maybe it's going for a walk, right? Maybe it's counting to 5 and reaching for something else that serves you. So, sometimes I do this when I'm working out, when I know I need to, sometimes I'll do the minimum, right? But I know I want to do the maximum. I want to go to the gym, or I want to go to a fitness class, which I just got out of. I find myself where I'm coming up with these excuses. I'm saying, oh, I need to help this person, or I need to focus on this for work, or, no, I'm gonna do this other thing, and so I'm gonna take this challenge, right? And I hope you join me. And it's something that you'd be surprised on what's gonna show up. So love to hear your feedback on it. What's showing up for you? DM me, message me, whatever's coming up, just find that awareness and see if it's something that is useful to you or not useful, and then change it, right? Create the new habit. So as always, keep growing, keep giving, keep living to your fullest.